Hello everyone, welcome to a very special video I have for you. I don't do many of these unboxing videos. I know many other collectors do, and I do want to do more of them myself, but I thought this was a very special occasion because here I have Stranger Things Season 1 Blu-ray slash DVD combo, and as you can tell, it is a rather unique packaging, and this one is exclusive from Target, and it is made to look like a VHS tape that you would get way back when, and I know a lot of you don't know what a VHS tape was, but before DVDs we had VHS tapes, and as with all things Stranger Things, it is once again an homage way back to the 1980s. So let's take a closer look at just how this thing is packaged. So first off, let's take a closer look at the exterior before we take a closer look on the inside. First up here, you can see there's a lot of great detail in the cover art. It looks very much like an old VHS tape. Even here on the edges, it has a lot of just worn in it. And I just want to say that that's all just kind of painted in. The edges aren't really worn out. It's just all for authentic effect. And of course you have the title here on the side. It says VHS Hi-Fi on the sides and also here in the front. And of course Stranger Things and the Netflix logo. And here on the back it has a small description of the show itself, kind of the same way you would get VHSs back in the day. And down here is a picture of Winona Ryder, and of course all of the lights that are, if you've seen the series, you know the significance of that scene. I'm hoping most of you have seen this series so far. If you haven't, it is 8 episodes long. It is on Netflix. The new season is starting up on October 27th, which is very close to the time of the recording of this video. If you are not familiar with VHS, VHS has been dead for well over a decade now. VHS tapes were not this big. This is just kind of an homage to that. For those of you who are curious, I have a VHS tape here, and as you can tell, the difference in size is rather substantial, specifically when it comes to the dimensions. As you can see here, this is an old Empire Strikes Back VHS tape I have from the 90s, and also very similar, you can tell on the side when it comes to just the way they would use the font and the title of whatever the movie or TV show was at the time. But without further ado, let's take a look on the inside. As most VHS tapes are, the cover here slides off like so, and it is a little snug. You may have to do a little of the shake, but be careful because you don't want to damage anything. And here we have something that looks like a VHS tape, very much in all of its parts. It has the label with the title of the movie. It even has kind of faux VHS artwork on the front here. You can see the film inside. You can see all the different detail here on the back, here on the sides. It's really a unique set to behold, because if you are familiar with TV shows now, they're not doing anything even remotely close to this when it comes to packaging. Everything is kind of plain, bland now, even when it comes to movies. It's really unfortunate. But this opens up like so. We have a little magnetized flap over here. This opens up, and what we have inside are the discs here. There are 2 Blu-ray discs and 2 DVDs. Both sets of discs contain all 8 episodes, and here on the right is actually an exclusive poster that comes with this set. I won't take it out now. I'm sure many people who are reviewing this will take them out, but I don't like to take things like that out because I don't want to damage them in any way. For those of you curious about how to get to the DVD portions of here, there is a little hole up here which you put your finger inside, and it comes out like so, and here we have the DVDs. And what is very interesting is that the DVDs are the opposite of the Blu-rays. The Blu-rays are black, the DVDs are white. They also have things upside down, hence the upside down world if you're familiar with the show. And there's also some artwork in here as well that is significant to the show. As you can see here, rather significant, kind of spoilery, so I'm sorry if you haven't seen the show yet, but definitely still watch it. It's a very good show, specifically if you like things that are 80s homages, if you like horror, if you like things that are also coming-of-age stories. It's a great show. I also highly recommend getting this set because it is a Target exclusive, like I said in my intro. So once these sell out, they're probably going to be going for high prices on eBay. You know how things like that go. If you are a collector, you know how the secondary market can get very pricey. My local Target had quite a few copies. If I had to estimate how many that they had, probably over 30. It was kind of like surprisingly how many of these that they had. I also don't think they've been marketing this as much as I would have expected, because the only way currently that you can get Stranger Things Season 1 in any disc format is, I believe, this set here. And I don't know if they're going to re-release this later on in a regular packaging. They probably will, because if there's money to be had, these companies will definitely go for it. So definitely get this while you can. That has been my kind of unboxing slash packaging review of Stranger Things Season 1, the Blu-ray DVD combo. If you like this video, please check out the other videos on my channel.